head down, sketching like a busy little bee. Frame by frame came to life under my pen. They looked so sharp and full of detail. I worked through the night and finally finished the last line by dawn. Done! Hana-sensei, my boss, picked up the volume with a smug smile.
Nice work. I'll send this to the publisher. Now get started on the next one. Manga doesn't draw itself.
A few weeks later, the manga hit the shelves and blew up, but all the praise went to Hana-sensei, and I was still just a nameless nobody in the background. Hi, I'm Aiko from Japan. I'd just moved to Tokyo and become an assistant to the famous mangaka Hana-sensei a few months back. Yeah, I was at the bottom of the manga food chain, barely paid, but I didn't mind. She'd always been my idol. She used to be a star with ultra-romantic stories that had tearful heroines waiting for the hero to save them. But readers moved on, calling her stories old-fashioned. I want to be your assistant. Please take me in. I've got so many story ideas to share.
No pay, food and a place to sleep, draw whatever you want. No one's gonna read it anyway.
And that's how I started working at her studio. She mostly ignored her work, sulking all day and blaming the world. Meanwhile, Akira, the editor from Manga Jump, kept dropping by with bad news.
Sales and reader feedback are terrible. This is Hana-sensei's last chance. If the next one fails, we'll have to cut ties.
I'll tell her later. But Hana-sensei had already given up, so I clenched my teeth, grabbed my pens, and worked nonstop. Unlike her dreamy romances, my story felt more real, gritty even. The heroine ripped off her fancy gown and fought for her own happiness and power. I sent the manuscript to Akira just before the deadline and lied that Hana-sensei drew it. The next day, Akira called her, sounding hyped.
That manga was amazing. It broke all our previous sales records. #1 on the charts.
What manga are you? Of course, I stayed up all night perfecting it. Make sure the headlines scream, Hana-sensei is back.
She didn't mention me at all. Yeah, I felt a little stung, but at least I'd saved my idol's career. From that day on, I became her special assistant, which basically meant same lousy pay, double the work.
You're still green. Keep practicing. Here, do all the drafts for next week's Manga Jump, and the week after, and the month after that. If you do well, I'll help you climb the ladder.
Then she went back to scrolling her phone, grinning at the online praise. I kept drawing without a single complaint. She only dropped by sometimes, tossed in a random comment or two, then left. Hundreds of panels came out of my pen, all under her name. Each new release got rave reviews and her fame skyrocketed again. For me, I was still invisible. She always said it was better for me to focus on improving my craft. At fan meets, I was just the errand girl, while she sat in the spotlight talking to fans. Your recent stories are amazing. They're so fresh, so inspiring. I didn't care about your work before, but now you're my #1 idol.
Whether before or now, I always do my best so everyone will love my stories. Aiko, bring me a glass of water.
Oh, is she your new assistant? I've never heard you mention her.
She's still clumsy and needs a lot of guidance. I can't trust her with anything important yet.
I just stood there frozen, wondering if all my hard work had even been worth it. Then one day, Hana-sensei announced she was going on a long vacation, leaving everything to me.
This is a big challenge. Do it without me breathing down your neck for once.
Of course, that's exactly when a huge mistake showed up in one of the draft pages. Akira kept calling, pushing to get it fixed before the deadline. Normally, Hana-sensei dealt with the editors and publishers, but this time, she didn't even answer her phone. I had no choice but to go meet Akira myself. After all, this story was basically my baby.
We've only got half a day before it goes to print. Hurry!
He practically shoved me into a chair, handed me a pen, and didn't let me get a word in. After a whirlwind of fixing, we finally pulled it off.
You fixed this draft fast without messing up the story. This manga's yours, isn't it?
I stared at him wide-eyed. That was supposed to be a secret between me and Hana-sensei. How the fudge did he figure it out?
I've worked with Hana-sensei for years. She's stuck in the past, living off old glory. Honestly, ever since you showed up, she's been relevant again. So, wanna tell me why you've been helping her out so willingly?
In a tiny, cozy, late-night diner by the road, I sipped some warm sake, picked at a bowl of ramen, and somehow started telling Akira about my past. With him sitting there, I just felt like opening up. I'd grown up in an unhappy home. My parents fought all the time. In the end, Mom left and Dad just drank himself numb. One day, I stumbled across a manga by Hana-sensei. The story was sugary sweet, honestly so cheesy, but it felt like a window into another world. Then one side character said, "As long as you keep hope alive, you'll see the sunrise after the darkest night." That line hit me. I clung to her stories like a kid clutching a straw in the middle of a storm. Later, when Hana-sensei was about to quit manga, I didn't want that name to disappear. Maybe out there was another kid like me who needed her stories. So I worked myself to the bone to keep her going, even knowing I was being used. Lately, though, I'm not sure I did the right thing. Akira just listened, calm and steady. There was no judgment in his eyes. In the end, he slid a folded poster across the table. It was a national manga contest for young creators.
You could be that hope for some kid out there. You don't have to stay hidden behind Hana-sensei's name.
His words stuck in my head. I was torn. A part of me wanted to finally shine under my own name.
Imagine being able to build
My own manga. So much that Hana-sensei freaked out, claiming I was neglecting her work. When I was finally done, I handed in my resignation.
What? Then who's gonna draw the manga? I mean, is it a raise you want? Or more recognition?
Of course she went full drama mode. First threatening, then coaxing, even dangling fancy promises. But I wasn't falling for it anymore. Don't bother. I've made up my mind. When I packed up to leave the studio I'd practically lived in, my heart sank. My entire manuscript was gone. I tore the place apart, but it was nowhere.
Well, hurry up and clear out. Or are you still too attached to this place?
My manuscript, did you?
I don't know anything. Now get out.
I walked out in a daze. That was the manga I'd pour all my heart, skill, and creativity into. Now gone. Even if I redrew it, there was no time left to enter the contest. Right then, my phone blew up with Twitter notifications. Hana-sensei had just posted.
My new assistant tried to steal my art style and ideas, so I had to let her go. By the way, here's my latest masterpiece. Stay tuned.
She even attached a blurry photo of my manuscript. She must have sent it to the publisher already. It was probably heading for print as we spoke. There has to be a way. Oh wait, yes! I sprinted straight to the Manga Jump office. The latest manuscript from Hana-sensei. Please don't print it. It's mine.
It's already headed to the press. I'm afraid we can't interfere. It's against protocol.
I was planning to enter that story in the contest. Please, help me. I don't want to live in Hana-sensei's shadow anymore.
I'll try. Get over here. Fast.
Akira was waiting for me at the entrance. He was holding my manga, crumpled and a little smudged like it had survived a full-on tug-of-war, but every page was still there. Thank you. I swear I'll make it improve myself.
I believe in you. Good luck.
Well, things didn't go exactly as I hoped. I submitted my manga in time, but the contest rejected it due to too much drama over that plagiarism scandal with my old mentor Hana-sensei. Even Akira caught some heat for interfering with the publishing process.
A good editor's job is to protect young, talented artists. Besides, when your story first came out, it made a huge splash and inspired so many young girls. I'd call that a real win.
After I left, Hana-sensei went back to her outdated style and never created anything remarkable again. Everyone eventually learned that she'd stolen her assistant's work. Meanwhile, my new series stood out and went totally viral. Neither of us really dwelled on the past. These days, both Akira and I are thriving, so we're super busy and successful when doing what we love.